Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. This year, November 23rd. Traditionally on this day, people head to the shopping malls of America to trample each other in search of bargain deals on cheap plastic crap and marked up clothing made overseas under sweatshop conditions in places like China and Honduras. Traditionally, Americans spend more money on this day than any other day of the year. As a culture, we revel in this holiday, spending our hard-earned money in this orgiastic release of our hard-earned funds into corporate America's pockets. And my family members are starting to ask me what I want for Christmas. And this year, I'm asking for world peace, and I'm not joking around. Last year I told my family that I wanted a better world for Christmas, so I told them to donate to organizations like the ACLU, to Oxfam, to the Heifer Foundation, to Amnesty International, and to news organizations that cover human rights abuses around the world, like Mother Jones Magazine and Democracy Now! This year I'm asking my family to donate whatever it is that they would have spent on me on, clothing or trinkets or ties, because males need ties for every gift-giving occasion, to the Dennis Kucinich for President 2008 campaign. And I want them to do it on November 23rd, Black Friday. I'm an intern for the Dennis Kucinich for President campaign, and I get a $400 food stipend every month, and I'm going to be donating it this month, the whole thing, back to the campaign. And it's not that I don't need it, it's just that I feel that, I could go eating ramen for a month because I believe that much in this candidate's platform. Dennis Kucinich is the only Democratic candidate who seems to understand the U.S. Constitution, and part of the job of any elected representative, especially the federal government, is to protect and uphold the United States Constitution. And obviously, the others don't seem to understand that. Hillary, Obama, Edwards have all voted to undermine the Constitution in some way or another. John Edwards helped write the USA Patriot Act. Obama voted to reauthorize it. Hillary voted for it and voted to reauthorize it. Barack Obama voted to overturn habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is in the Magna Carta. That's not just pre-9/11 thinking, that's pre-America thinking. Habeas corpus, the right to say, hey, why am I in prison? Can I have a trial? That'd be nice. I want that back. These other candidates don't even understand what it is to be American, or what it means to uphold the U.S. Constitution. If they don't understand, based on their voting record, what the Constitution even says, how do you think that they're going to uphold it when they're in office? I'm not willing to accept the neocon agenda just because it's coming from the mouths of Democratic candidates. Congress is currently considering legislation that would allow our federal military to intervene in cases of domestic law. That's in direct violation of the Posse Comitatus. We're talking about martial law. I want America back. I want America to stand for what it stands for. Right now, the number of people who die from lack of access to health care due to either being underinsured, or that is thinking that their plan covers them only to find out that, quite sadly, and often far too late, that they're not, or being uninsured altogether, is 9 times the number of people that died on September 11th, 2001. And that's every year. Access to health care is a part of your right to life. And we aren't going to solve the problem by subsidizing insurance companies. We aren't going to solve the problem by making it mandatory to buy health insurance. Health insurance is not health care. And that's something that the top 3 don't seem to understand. They want to make it criminal for someone to be without health insurance. Now, if you can't afford health insurance, I guess that means you go to prison. I guess the real health care plan of the top 3 Democrats is that you'll get it when you're in prison. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that these sorts of things are too important to be sitting on the sidelines any longer. Gandhi said that you have to be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay, well, I'm here. Where are you? I propose that on November 23rd, all of us get together and donate $100 to the Dennis Kucinich for President 2008 campaign. When Congressman Kucinich ran for Congress back in the 90s, his slogan was, "Let's light up America." Well, let's light up Black Friday. The math is simple. If we get 100,000 people, which isn't that much, to donate $100 apiece, then that's $10 million. Plus federal matching funds, which we get because we're running as a clean campaign, that's $20 million. That's frontrunner change. And we can do that in one day, November 23rd. How many people would buy into the lies of how unelectable Dennis Kucinich is if he had $20 million in the bank? Ron Paul ended up getting hundreds of millions of dollars worth of free airtime because the media was in a tizzy about how much funds he raised in one day. Kudos to him, but also, I think we can do better. But of course, the only way this can work is if you tell everyone you know. We need to get 100,000 people to donate $100 apiece. You need to repost this video everywhere. In order to make this successful, we need you to make it happen. We need you to tell all of your friends. And I'm sure you're going to encounter lots of people who say, oh, well, you know, he's unelectable, so why should I bother donating $100? Well, tell them. And I'm telling anybody who thinks that who's watching this. On November 23rd, throw $100 his way and tell me if you think the same thing on November 24th.